Good day, everyone, and welcome to Different Stages Radio. I'm your host, JJ, broadcasting in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And my guests today are from the up and coming fuzz based doom band Dune Aurora from Italy, who are about to release their debut album, Ice Age Desert, tomorrow on Argonauta Records. Please welcome my guests, Ginny, Serena, and Roberta. How are you?
Hey.
Thanks for taking the time for Different Stages Radio. Exciting times for Dune Aurora. Big album, first full length album, tomorrow, Ice Age Desert. You're getting some great press and excitement. How you feel?
Yeah, we feel great.
Yeah,
It's a very important moment.
we're thrilled.
We are very excited. It's our first album, so we've been working on it for quite
years.
some time. Now, time has come.
Feeling like all the hard work is finally paying off?
Yeah, we hope so. Because when you release something, when you're in the studio, okay, so you work on what you're doing, and we hope that people will feel as we feel right now. So thrilled, they enjoy it, and they have fun.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to share this moment with the people, with everyone.
Now, for myself, when I was introduced to Dune Aurora just a couple of months ago, and I don't want to kind of lump you into the whole fuzz stoner retro kind of deal. However, I do hear a lot of things in that genre, and sometimes it just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. However, I found something distinctly a bit different and just a bit more special about Dune Aurora when I first heard Sunless Queen. And the second single, Now Crocodile, is great too. But having the luxury of hearing the album in its entirety, and there is something a bit more special about what you do. And it seems that you really take the time to craft your art. How long have you guys been a band?
We started this band in 2020, so it's 5 years now. But we had some changes in our lineup. So Roberta joined us on bass in 2023. And so at the beginning there were four of us, and then we became a power trio. And then when Roberta joined us, it was the perfection. So yeah, we've been working a lot on these songs, and we really like to take our time and do the things
Properly.
yeah.
And not rushing, but yeah, no, great melody, great feel, and also great flow to the album. That was something I really found as well, because it was one thing to hear the two singles first and thinking that they felt really strong, had great dynamics, great feel, great emotion, but hearing it as a complete product sounds amazing. And then not knowing more about the EP, which we can talk about as well, which I wasn't familiar with, but at first hearing the track Fire, which was the first time for me to hear it on the full length, which I'm like, this is just brilliant. So there's so many standouts on the record. Was this something that you started immediately after the EP as far as working on this full length, or how's the process been?
So in this album, there are 9 songs with the intro. They are very different because some of them are older and some of them have been composed like a month before, going
2 minutes before.
2 minutes before. So you can tell the difference. Some songs are in a way more linked to the last period.
Yeah, there's a heavier sound in the in the writing process of the new songs that complete the album. I wasn't with them. I wasn't playing with them when they recorded the EP, but you can hear the difference also in the songwriting and in the sound also. So they grew up, and then I grew up with them, and we grew up together just to make the sound complete. And it's what you hear in our record. So it's been a long process, 2 years, but we're very happy about it.
So for example, Burning Waters is a very old song. We composed it in 2021, something like that. Also Trapdoor is an old song, whereas Tundra was composed
probably the month before going into the studio.
But it helps,
So yeah.
it helps keep it raw and honest. And it's funny that you mentioned Tundra and Trapdoor, because those were two songs that I had standouts on my list that I was hoping that you could talk about. Another one too is Dune Chameleon. I thought that was pretty bitchin'. Was that an older one too, or more of a newer composition?
No.
Dune Chameleon.
Chameleon is more recent.
Yeah, a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, something
About
like that.
a year.
Yeah.
But to the listeners, all of this will be brand new. It might be, some of it might be a bit older or newer for yourself, but for the listener, this is all brand new. With Fire, going back to that being the first time I've heard that track, is that a re-recorded version or is that the version from the EP?
Yeah. Fire is the only song that has already been released as a single, and we decided to include it in the album because it's a song we are pretty
connected
with.
Yeah.
But we decided to do an extended version, so we added an intro. There will be there is a new intro,
a blues intro.
and then the structure is the same. So, but this is what we've done. The other songs are going to be released for the first time.
So what was your inspiration in putting Dune Aurora together and getting to where you're at, and also as a trio? Because I've always been attracted to trios.
So I know Serena, our drummer, for a long time. We met when we were like 18 or 19, one of our first bands. So we've been playing together. Then we went separate ways for many reasons, and we met again here in Turin because we were sharing the practice space with two different projects. And one day we said, you know what, maybe we should do something together. And so we started to play like this, and this is when we decided to
play Stone.
It was trying and do something more serious, because we are similar in a way. We have the same
idea.
Yeah. Same ideas, and so this was the beginning in 2020 during the pandemics. Also, it was like a therapy for us, because like we really needed that. Sometimes we were at home, we couldn't go out, so we played something and sent us the recordings, and
I'm recording.
It was very, very helpful.
So it sounds like it was fairly natural and not forced, that you were able to take your time and have it develop naturally. And then all of a sudden, hey, we got some kind of cool riffs here and some cool ideas. Maybe we should take this a bit more seriously.
Yes. Yes.
That's a fairly safe assessment. Now, but what were some of the bands though that you were first listening to that got the three of you together that really like kind of helped form your sound?
Serena and I always had this passion for stoner rock music. So when we were younger, we went to the shows, to the gigs, to see the bands, and we grew up with this music. So it was a dream for us. And so that was very natural for us. And then we really appreciated the fact that when Roberta arrived, she comes from
I come from metal because I play in another band, and I'm also the bass player because the only thing I can do. And I've always played the thrash metal. I've always listened to thrash metal, heavy metal, all the kind of stuff, and joined Dune Aurora, so joined Ginny and Serena. Took me a bit of time to get used to a different sound, different bands. Different mindset also, because a metalhead thinks in another way. And also for the type of music, which is slower and in some ways easier, because you don't play thousands of notes, thousands of tunes in a minute. So it's okay to slow down sometimes. So that's why I relaxed, and that's why I loved when I joined the girls. And I said, okay, maybe we can continue. We can do much more
The
and
sound.
and the
Brian,
sounds, yeah.
sound.
Also,
Fuzz.
I've never
Fuzz.
used a fuzz pedal until I met them. I changed my bass also. I bought a new bass, which was, which fits better with the sound that they had and the sound that they wanted me to have also. So, yeah, it was fun. It is fun.
So you're being a pretty bad influence on them, aren't you now? You're playing a
Yeah.
major role in this now. This is awesome.
I don't know.
But I appreciated how you mentioned earlier about dialing it back and leaving some breathing room. And that was once again, something that attracted me was the space and the dynamics of the album. So I appreciated how you incorporate that into your music. Now, Jeannie, do you write all the lyrics, correct?
Yes.
Do you work on that first, or do you base those around riffs and ideas that you're working on?
No, I think it comes after, because the first thing is the atmosphere, the mood, and then it starts evoking some images, and also the vocal parts require some specific sounds or vowels,
Motion.
consonants. So the words and the images and the meaning also, it all comes together, it's hard to explain, not because of the language. It's not easy to explain, but yeah, it's not the first thing though. We start with an idea, with some guitar parts or some rhythms, and then we have this feeling about a certain mood, a certain atmosphere, and then it comes afterwards.
And just feeling itself out.
Yeah.
Now back to your EP there, the Lonely Town in 2022. Is that still available? I was noticing on your Bandcamp that it's sold out. Is that all gone? And if so, any plans of it resurfacing?
Well, we have a few copies now. Maybe we're gonna reprint it, but we don't know yet. But the digital version is still on our Bandcamp, so it can be downloaded. Yeah, but we have a few physical copies. We sell them also, which is good.
No, always a fan of the physical product. Now, I wanted to ask about working with James Plotkin. How was that? Because that's a pretty big score for you.
Yeah, he's a very nice person.
Yeah, what did you learn there?
We met him because we worked with him because we've been recording the guy who recorded us. His name is Davide Don Vito at Magma Recording Studio here in Turin. He knew him, so we asked for a name because we needed the master. So he gave us the contact, and this is how it started. So they've been collaborating for a few years, and yeah, it was a very good thing for us because it completed the process, a long process. So it's been great. It's like he already knew us because he already did the master for our 3 singles, the 3 singles that we released in
Last year.
in 2023. So this is good because he already knew the sound and he knew us. Yeah, it's always better to work with someone who already has an idea of your sound or what you want to do.
Now, is there any intangibles that you've learned through the process from the EP to the full length that made the full length a bit smoother? Any experiences and tricks that maybe you learned?
What do you think?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we learned, during the mastering process with James, because he sent us, the tracks. We told him what we wanted to, to reach as a sound. I don't know when you recorded the EP, how
The
it
EP
was.
was recorded in summer 2022.
Yeah, but he did not the master.
No,
Master-
he mastered the singles.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we he's a very well-known well-known guy about the genre and about he knows what we want, and of course he understands what the band many other band needs, you know, to complete the sound. So yeah, we learned from his advices also, and for the exchange that there was during the process. So it was good.
And it sounds overall that he's just a very comfortable guy for you to be around.
Yes,
Cool.
absolutely.
Yes, familiar face, so you know what you're dealing with. Now you got something pretty exciting jumping ahead here to later on in the month, November the 29th. Well, pretty much, you know, we can change away. Album release party. That's pretty exciting.
Yes.
Talk about that. What's going on there?
It's gonna be in our hometown here in Turin. We are very excited about that because, you know, we are very attached to this club, which is called
We're always there.
blah blah. Yeah, we're always there. We saw so many bands, and we already played there. But you know, it feels like home to us. It's home to us. And yeah, we're gonna play with a band called Aganur from Rome. We know them for quite some time
Yeah.
now, and we played with them like a month ago.
In
Yeah,
September.
In
Yeah.
September. So we went to Rome and we played with them. It was their release party, so now it's gonna be ours, and they're gonna come, and you know, it's nice.
And that's on November the 29th. Is there advance tickets or just tickets at the door?
Tickets at the door?
Yeah, the door. Yeah.
Tickets at the door. And then I saw that you got a big show coming up May next year. That's a big deal. Sonic Alps. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Tuscany,
Mhm.
just not far from here, and we're gonna be playing with some friends with Fear the Beards and Godzilla Was Too Drunk to Destroy Tokyo. So
They had a tour, Godzilla. They had a tour in Canada.
Yeah, September.
On September, yeah. So they're really cool, and they're friends of ours. So we really enjoy to play with them. We played with them, you know, on a gig a couple of years ago, maybe last
Yeah.
summer. No, last summer,
yeah.
and it was really fun.
And any plans on, I imagine you're in the process of trying to get on some more festivals or any chances of getting on your own tour as well?
We are working on it.
Yeah.
Takes some time, but we are actively working on that. We played in Switzerland last year, and we are planning to be more abroad, to go abroad, and starting from Europe, of course, which is close. I was telling you that France is 1 hour
Spain.
by car, or Spain, yes. So yes, we're working on it, and we hope to give some news soon on our social media pages.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling that you have something you want to announce, but you're trying to hold back. Is that
Yeah,
possible?
we're still waiting for things.
Yeah. But it looks
But,
like but it looks like things are growing and expanding for Dune Aurora. Then 2026 really could be a big breakthrough year for you.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
we hope
hope
so.
so. With the album, you know, it's a big step. It's important.
So after the album release show, is it going to be pretty much just buckle down and get through Christmas and then really kind of push hard come January?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a gig before
in
before
Bologna.
Christmas in Bologna on the 6th of December with Hyperwolves and what's the other band called? Orbita, yeah. At the Hex Club.
Yeah.
Hex
Yeah.
Club. So we played in Bologna last year, so we really love to you know, to come back there because, you know, people from there, they're very well involved in music. They're very well involved when you play. They enjoy what you're
Yeah.
doing, and they really want you to know that they're enjoying the, you know, the gig, the live, the concert, and they're so powerful people. So we think it's gonna be a great gig, by the way. And then we going up to January on the
second.
the 2nd of January in
La Spezia.
La Spezia, yeah, near Genoa. With who? Where?
We're
I can't
talking to you like
remember.
you're an expert on geography and you know every single city.
No.
That's awesome, though. So January 2nd, you said?
Yes, near Genoa, by the sea.
I'll keep
Uh,
looking.
with-
I'll look
Ooh,
for it.
Yeah.
Play with Warlow.
No, in Bologna.
Bologna.
No, in La Spezia.
Sì, sì, sì.
Which who are we going to play? I can't remember, sorry.
But you will be playing.
Yeah, we will.
Now, where can we send people to buy the record Ice Age Desert that is out tomorrow? It's so amazing that it's finally physical product. So where should we send people?
Well, it's gonna be released on the 21st, so it's in 3 days from now. But we are very excited. They're gonna be some physical copies. So for now, we have a CD ready, and then who knows, because
We're thinking about,
we are thinking about the vinyl, but
but
So
it's
it's
still evaluating.
What's
We
the
have the
best places
t-shirt,
for
of
people to
course.
go to your Bandcamp then?
Yes.
It's
Which
gonna
I
be
will
on
post. I
Bandcamp.
will post links for you at the end of the interview, so people can go directly to your Bandcamp page and purchase product.
Yes. Also, we have the new merch. We have the T-shirts and the stickers, and that's it. But we have 2 colors, so the T-shirts are in 2 colors. So
You're working on it. It's a process. It's all a process. Well, this is exciting times. I'm so happy for you that it seems that your hard work and dedication is really paying off. And I really advise everybody, please give Dune Aurora a try. The new album, first full-length album, Ice Age Desert, is released on November the 21st on Argonauta Records. Ginny, Serena, Roberta, you guys are awesome. And all the best to you in 2026. And thanks
Thank you.
thank you very much. Thank you.
and supporting Different Stages Radio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best to
Bye.
you. Bye, guys.